You're going to tell me what your biggest challenge and concern is for your business or your goal over the next 60 to 90 days, and I'll tell you how to overcome that.
My number one thing that I need to work with, well, there's two. One is I need to close more sales. I don't have a problem getting people into my doors. I probably get more people than anyone else in Rhode Island.
Sure.
But my follow-through isn't where it should be. And a lot of it, I know why, because I have it in my brain that I won't chase people. And I know I need to lose that if I'm going to close more people. If I go through the spiel and they don't buy, I'm like, okay.
Every time you don't sell your product online, or in this case, offline, there's someone crying themselves asleep or using an inferior product or service that could potentially kill them, harm them, right? We've heard about people dying from lap band,
Yes.
right, and of liposuction. And so you've got a duty and an obligation, my friend. And the most selfish thing we can do is let our pride and ego get in the way and say, you know what? And I know it's not you're not a selfish person, but I'm saying this is called a reframe. I'm trying to reframe to you that the most, our info marketing clients will say, man, well, I didn't get my copy up because it wasn't just ready and I'm not ready to sell. And they give us all these bullshit excuses, and they are bullshit excuses, right? And it really is a fear of criticism. And so once we remind them that that is the most selfish thing they can do is delay the product one more day, because there's someone crying themselves asleep every night. Right? There's divorces happening. There's a husband who's not making love to the wife. And you can just go down that list. You've got a duty and an obligation, my friend, and if you just reframe it that way,
Okay.
and you probably have closed clients, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I bought it right after I bought the ticket for this.
Perfect. Study closed clients, and you're going to go from 40, 50% close rate to 80, 90. You'll have those months where you're just closing everybody in front of you. Did you have a second question, you said?
Yes, my second question is, I do too much of the training. And I knew when I came here, I was going to hear multiple speakers saying that you can't do too much of the training. But how do I frame the mindset that, well, I mean, I enjoy doing it, and I don't mind saying that I'm the best one in the building that does it.
Sure.
And how do I pull away and put that trust in my other trainers to deliver what I can do?
Do you believe you have great trainers who can follow your program and deliver it?
Some.
Some?
Yes, not all, but
Okay,
some.
great. So then the next thing you have to do is you have to always shoot for excellence, right? We don't want mediocrity in our teams.
Yes.
And in fact, in our organization, we spent the last probably 16, 18 months really cleaning up, trimming the fat in our HQ. And now it's a completely different vibe, different vibe. If you belong in there, it's not a job that you have. You have a career with a growing franchise and a growing coaching company, and you have a tremendous opportunity, like you're part of the family, and they have to share the same vision that I do.
Yes.
And so number one is get trainers who, like that you would trust your mom or your sister with,
Yes.
right? And then you're gonna download the knowledge, and then you go right to your clients and go, hey, listen, I wanna help you grow. I wanna help you achieve your goals and your fat loss and your muscle toning. But the reality is I have to run the back of the office because I run a business, and I have to train you, and I'm getting anxiety, and I'm stressing out. And so what I have done is I've trained these experts, and they're gonna train you. I want you to just try them out for 30 days. If you guys aren't a good fit, I'm gonna jump right back in. But that's gonna allow me to work on the back of the business. I'm gonna keep giving them the knowledge they need. I'm still gonna be touching base with you, but now I have more time for whatever. I don't know if you're married, wife, family, kids, whatever, but now I have more.
5 kids.
Robert, I want you to bring that up. We guilt our clients because your client's gonna be like, Robert, of course I want you to spend more time with your family, with your kids. Of course I don't want you to have anxiety. Yes, I'll try this person out for 30 days because they know there's a 30-day window. If they don't like it, they can go right back to you. Within 2 weeks, they're gonna forget all about you. How can I be of service?
So my business is online personal training. So
Yes.
I'm having trouble getting quality leads. Everyone is not a good fit for online personal training. I need clients who I don't have to convince of the importance of health already. They just need the guidance and the knowledge to train and wherever they are.
Yeah.
So I need clients that I don't have to tell to stop eating McDonald's and things like that.
Sure.
So I get a lot of leads and I close about 90%, but the problem is that after about a month or so, maybe they're not motivated and I can't rely on them to work out on their own and they're not seeing results. So I need to sift through all the leads I get better to make sure they're a good fit for my particular program.
Gotcha. How much do you charge?
I charge anywhere from $29 for an online accountability group, which is not one-on-one personal training, all the way to over $300 for my business executive.
And this is per month?
Correct.
$29 all the way to $300.
Over
depending
$300, yeah.
depending on how involved you're going to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you send them workout videos or just like printed workouts? Like, here's what.
No, I actually have an app, so they just go straight. I built a custom workout on the phone,
Yeah.
on the app, and they can go in the phone and they can work out either from home with their little baby sitting right there with a 6-month-old, or in a gym, or in a hotel, or on a
Perfect.
beach. And so I built it based on the availability of equipment, based on
Love
where they
that.
are, and they have video, exercise, everything, how to do it. We go on a weekly coaching call. We have nutrition tracking. We have, for our business executive plan, we even have a meal prep service. I've partnered with a local chef.
Sure.
So we have everything that someone needs to be successful, but they don't have to come into a physical brick
Yep.
and mortar.
So they can be anywhere in the world and train with you.
Exactly.
Effectively, right?
Yes.
Great. And what do I get with the $300 a month plan versus a $29 a month plan?
So the $29 a month plan, I have WeFit, iFit, and BFit. So WeFit is the $29 a month. It's an online accountability community. They're getting support. They're getting recipes.
Yeah.
They're getting workout challenges, but it's all one size fits all.
Sure.
With the iFit, it's the individual one-on-one personal training for maybe the mom who works till 12-hour shift, but she can only work out in her living room at midnight. And there's one-on-one training, and they get customization with meals and nutrition. With the BFit, the business executive line, they get professional coaching calls once a week from a certified licensed therapist. They get meal prep service mailed to them wherever they are. I partner with a chef. We can cook it, flash freeze it overnight, prepare healthy meals. And they also get one-on-one personal training with myself or one of my staff.
Which of those three categories is your best client?
iFit.
The iFit.
The iFit
The
right
middle
now.
one. The
Yeah.
middle one.
Yeah.
The middle one.
And that's the problem. I don't know how to reach out to speakers or people who travel a lot to give them exposure to BFit. So the reason it's the most popular is because most of the business comes from Facebook or referrals, and that's where those people are.
Right.
So it's
Right.
about getting quality leads and letting professionals know, hey, I know you travel a lot, but I know you want to be under the guise of a certified personal trainer, and I can build your workout for you to do at the Marriott while you're in California for 3 days,
Right.
or on the beach, or
But since we can't find those professionals for the BFit,
right.
right? And seems like the WeFit is people join, but there's no
They're not
commitment.
sure.
They're not
Yeah,
sure.
they
The
can
iFit,
upgrade
do you have
later.
the highest retention rate? Meaning, do people stay the longest in the iFit program?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So can I tell you what I would do?
Yes.
I would have one program. I would only reduce it down to the iFit program only. But you can have an application process for the iFit.
Mm-hmm.
They apply. You get on the phone with them and you go, listen, here's how my programs work. There's only so much of me to go around, and I only want to work with serious people.
Right.
And so if you're willing to be serious, you're going to need to come on board for at least 6 months to 12 months.
Okay.
And so these are the two programs that I have. They're both iFit, and I wouldn't add the add-ons just yet.
Okay.
Sell them the main program, they commit to it, and then the follow-up phone call, or there'd be a follow-up email sequence that then encourages, do you want faster, better, more permanent results? Yes. Here's the meal planning service, here's the supplement service, whatever it is that you're gonna add on.
Okay.
But I would take them down one funnel and only work with the type of people you wanna work with. I used to have this, hey, if you don't wanna do the 7-figure mastermind, you can do the phone coaching with me where you just pay per hour, kind of an a la carte menu, right? Oh, those were the worst coaching clients because they weren't committed for a period
Right.
of time. And so they'd miss their calls, they'd want to reschedule, or they'd get on the call and so Bedros, what do you want to talk about? Well, I don't know. I like to
Right.
surf, I like to shoot guns, so I want to talk about that.
Right.
But you're paying me, so we should talk about your business. Well,
Exactly.
I don't have any questions. So now I'm starting to fish. I was like, I don't want to deal with those people anymore.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And so until you can find more people for the BFit program, what I would do is focus on the iFit and just cut out this one, or just absorb these people in there. Just get them on the phone and upsell them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The problem that I have been, I like to think I've been blessed with is that I'm 23, I'm married, I have 2 children.
Yeah.
I just started
He's ready to retire next year.
I'm ready to be done. I just started my first business 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So the solution I'm looking for is how do I build authority in my community, and then how do I get to, I want at least 100 active members by the end of 2016.
Good question. That's a good question. So you have 0 clients right now?
Well, I actually have a independent contractor that I hired. So we actually do, I actually send her to affluent people's houses.
Okay.
So that's been keeping, us fed right now. But I'm starting to see that the biggest thing is I'm starting a boot camp.
Okay.
And
Is your boot camp indoor or outdoor?
It's outdoor. We don't have a location yet.
Got it. You do have a location.
We don't have a location.
No,
And that is
but
the
you
next
do have an outdoor location.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, got it. So here's what I would do, and here's how I started Chino Hills Boot Camp, by the way. Not Chino Hills Fit Body Boot Camp, Chino Hills Boot Camp. This is like years before I ever thought of Fit Body Boot Camp. I said, gee, I want to help people in the community, and I want to test out boot camps. Remember, I came from the one-on-one world, right? So I was still unsure, does this boot camp business still work, right? So I said, well, there's a beautiful park near me. It's got rolling hills. It's got picnic tables that we can use to do, elevate our feet and do push-ups on and stuff like that. And so what I did is I ran an ad in the Chino Hills Champion, our local newspaper, and I think it cost me a whopping $200 to run this ad. It said like Saturday the 31st, so it was like the week before, Saturday the 31st, free fitness boot camp at Butterfield Ranch Park, one at 8 a.m., one at 9 a.m., right, for the entire community. And I just ran that ad, and it was go to my website, Chino Hills Boot Camp, to register. They'd enter their name, email, phone number. So it was just a way for me to get lead gen. And then the other thing I did is I got the political signs. Have you seen those political signs like vote for Trump, vote for Hillary, right?
Yes.
The people put on their lawns. Typically in your community, it'll be like for the local mayor or whoever. This one was free boot camp every Saturday at Butterfield Ranch Park, 8 a.m. Again, chbootcamp.com, right? Go register. And on a Thursday night, I just put those signs all over my town. It was like 300 signs. I put them all over the town. I would stand at the end of a road, and I would just see like everything, main artery road, and where like, community streets are, you would just see yellow everywhere, right? On ramps and off ramps and all that. Now, Monday morning, the city called me and said, hey, we're going to fine you if you do this again. We have to go through and pick all these things. But guess what happened over the weekend? I got 300 leads. 300 leads over the weekend. That's why you do it Thursday night. Yeah, because the city is closed, right? The city hall is closed over the weekend. And this is just straight up like grassroots marketing, man, right? Because when I'm broke, all I can do is buy the political signs. Those cost me a couple $100, run an ad, Saturday boot camps, and you just want to fill up a few Saturday boot camps for free. Do a whole month of free Saturday boot camps for the community, right? But they all have to register, right, online, and that's how you get their name, phone number, email address. And now you've got this lead list of people who are interested in fitness, in the actual thing you're selling. They've given you their contact info. They've worked out a couple Saturdays in a row. And what I like is on that fourth Saturday, I go, hey guys, congratulations, this is the last Saturday. If you guys want to keep doing this, I want to make you a special offer. And that special offer is, half off your first month, or you guys will be charter members at $97 a month. That's what I did for my charter members. You commit right now, you're going to come 3 days a week, because I can only train people Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I was still trying to build my empire here. And it worked out so easy where I got, the first 30 people who signed up, $97, and then after that, as they started referring people, it was $299 a month. See, I come from the personal training one-on-one world, so I was charging $299 a month because personal training cost $450 to $800 a month. So I'm like, $299, that's a smoking deal. And people were paying left and right. But yeah, 4 free Saturday boot camps, get everybody to register, and then on that last Saturday boot camp, you go, hey, this is the end, but it doesn't have to be. Here's what I'm offering you.
Awesome.
And within 30 days, you got a full boot camp.
Okay, and then also, so April 5th, we're actually running so I stole from you a little bit, saw your videos. I'm running a 14-day burn course. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
I have 10 people signed up, but I'm selling it at $100. Is that still okay with running the free Saturday boot camp?
It is. Are you getting any sales at $100?
So we have 10 people sign up for the April 5th one,
Okay.
but just 10. So I'm wondering
Yeah,
if
well, you can't
I'm gonna
lower the
change
price
that.
now. But anytime you're doing a low barrier offer, and this is a great time to share this with you guys, when you're doing a low barrier offer, all low barrier offers have to be under 30 days, which is good. You got 14 days, right? They have to be under 30 days and under $100. So if you look at on ptpower.com, all the low barrier offers that I've given you, and I've given you the emails to send out, I wrote them for you. It's all there for free. Go to my blog, ptpower.com, look up the 14-day fat furnace, look up the 21-day rapid fat loss program, look up the 28-day flat belly program. They're all under 30 days, and they all need to be under $100. And the reason for that is there's a psychological trigger that people have in their head that goes, I'm willing to give you under 30 days to try you out, right? But not more. I don't want to commit for 6 months or a year. And I'm willing to part with under $100, right? Now, once they're on your email list, they know, like, and trust you. They've been getting the content, seeing the before and after pictures. You can launch 6-week challenges for $177, $200, right? Because now they know, like, and trust you. But for cold traffic out there, your LBOs need to be under $100 in cost, under 30 days, and you'll get more people to sign up. The problem now you have, which is not a bad problem, is that you've got 10 people who signed up for $100.
Yes.
So if you lower the price and market it again to get more bodies on board, those 10 people might have indigestion. As long as you're willing to give them the difference back, you can lower the price to $67 and just get more people in.
I quit my job in January because I couldn't focus on my passion for fitness, working in a hospital 17 hours a day. I spent everything I had to come here. Everything. I got $14 left. Okay? My credit is bad, and I'm not training anybody. But I want to come back here next year and say, my glass isn't empty, it's half full. Where do I need to start?
Got it. So these are group classes, right?
I'm not doing anything. I just
Right. But what do you want to do? We might as well make
I want a fit body boot camp. I want multiple ones. And so, I mean, I stopped everything, and I'm just ready to do whatever I need to do to get to be on your stage and win that personal
Got it.
trainer.
All right. So, yeah, good for you. Good for you. Let's crawl before we run. So I commend you for the
Yes.
multiple locations, where you are financially, and that
Yes.
takes a lot of courage to say where you are right now with your $14 in your bank account. Listen, I've eaten out of dumpsters, so I know what that's like. I would suggest that you find is there a Fit Body Boot Camp near you?
No, no,
Damn it.
no. There isn't. My hometown is small-minded people. I told you about the Planet Fitness that opened 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Everybody think that's great. I know it's not. But I do have a building. I do have a building that I can work out of, but
Here's what I'm going to have you do. I want you to go get a job, and it's not often that I tell people to go get a job, but I want you to go get a job, find the best personal trainer or boot camp in your town. There's
Okay.
got to be one, right?
boot camp? No.
No?
No boot camp, no Pilates, no yoga, no
Personal
nothing.
training? Is there like someone that owns a personal
Well,
training gym in your
there
town?
is a guy who is a physical therapist
Yeah.
that has a gym, and I think that he's trying to get into personal training.
Perfect. You're going to go there.
Okay.
And you're going to say, okay, you might not need to get a job. So my goal was, if there was a Fit Body Boot Camp, I was going to say, go there and apply to be a personal trainer. Say, hey, man, I'm going to be a personal trainer. I want to learn this. Right now, you just need to practice it, live it, learn it, get a paycheck for now.
Okay.
Get a paycheck. And then the next step would be get Fit Body Boot Camp certified, right?
Okay.
As by byproduct of being in a Fit Body, you would have gotten Fit Body Boot Camp certified. And so, but since there's no Fit Body near you, you're going to go into that physical therapy place. You're going to say, you don't know this, but I'm the best personal trainer that you've never had. And so I need to work here, and I need to work with you. And you're a physical therapist, and you already have exercise equipment. And so if I could pay you rent or percentage, I wouldn't even say rent. I would say I'd love to pay you a percentage of the money I get from my clients. I'll keep 70%, I'll give you 30% with no cap, no cap. And all I ask is that I could use this facility around your patients. I get it, you got patients. You know, if someone's on a lat pull down, I'll go over there with my clients. I'm gonna give you 30%. And if a client or patient of yours graduates physical therapy and wants personal training from me, I'm gonna split that revenue 50-50. Because now that you do that, if it's a big enough place, you do exactly what I told our other man here. You run every Saturday a free group training. It might not be a big boot camp. I don't know how big this place is, but if it's a smaller place, every Saturday, free group training programs, right? You're gonna go right to that physical therapy place with confidence.
Okay.
You're gonna walk in there 12 foot tall.
Okay.
And you're gonna say, you don't know this, but I'm gonna make you money. I'm gonna change lives in here. We're gonna do this together. 30% for the clients that I bring in, 50-50 for the clients that you give me. You're just gonna cut your teeth on being a personal trainer, on training people, changing lives. And within about 60 days, you're gonna have $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month coming in. I promise you, within 60 days, $4,000 to $5,000 to maybe $6,000 a month coming in. All right?
I'm ready.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank
You're welcome. The only thing you get paid for is done. Think about that. Success manifests itself when you work your ass off. So the people that you hang out with and the thoughts that occupy your mind are the number 1 and 2 reason for failure or success. And if you have self-doubt, if you don't believe that you deserve it, if you don't believe that you're worth it, you're gonna stop right there before ever executing it. The best leaders know that enthusiasm will motivate and inspire and move people to action.